back out to our reporters following the protests for us downtown. Let's go ahead and check in with Hank. Hank?
Sandra, good evening. You can see police here have just made another arrest. They're taking somebody into custody here, one of the protesters. Let me talk you through what's been happening here for the last few minutes. We're here near police headquarters, right near the MGM Grand Casino. This is where police and protesters clashed about 30 minutes ago. What caused that? Well, the protesters that were on one side of the street started firing off fireworks and throwing debris at police, and that's when police decided to form up and make their move across the street. Take a look at some of the video shot at about 10:30, 10:45 this evening. This is when this all kind of came to a boiling point. And as a result, police did say tonight they made a handful of arrests. They did also say there were no serious injuries, although we did notice some protesters that appeared to be suffering from some minor injuries. But the highlights from Chief Craig tonight is that he believes that police have been able to control this situation. That's the good news. He also believes that there are no serious injuries and that there are a few arrests. You can see another arrest here as police work to take somebody into custody. We've seen this play out, a handful of different arrests here within the last 5 or 10 minutes. Police moved most of the protesters to the north of us here, beyond the DTE Energy headquarters. Unclear right now where the larger crowd of protesters are. I can tell you since about 5 o'clock this evening, that's when this first started, the original protest in front of DPD, it was peaceful. That crowd made its way down to Mexican Town. Again, a peaceful protest. It seemed as the evening wore on, as it got dark, that's when things kind of turned the corner. And that's when Chief Craig, as he was talking to the media a short time ago, said that that's when he felt he could feel tensions rising and that it was an opportunity where he felt that police needed to make their move to control this situation before it got out of control. A few more arrests here just over my shoulder as police work to take some who obviously have been causing some issues into custody. Most of the officers now making their way back to this side of Michigan Avenue. I'm sorry? You guys might want to move back. Okay, thank you. If we want to just move back a little bit, we're just being told from some people that the protesters may be making their way to another location. We're just trying to get the latest from police and make sure that we're in a safe location and we're exactly where they need us to be to make sure they can do their jobs effectively. My colleague Larry Spruill was talking with Chief Craig a little bit earlier as this all developed at police headquarters here just over my shoulder. Larry, I'm going to send it over to you and check out the scene where you are right now. Larry?
Well, thank you, Hank. We are at the intersection of Michigan and 3rd, and like I said, I just spoke with Chief Craig, and the remarkable thing about all of this that there are no injuries, but his officers showed an extensive amount of patience this entire time. We have been out here since 4 o'clock, where protesters started at DPD, made their way down 375. That's where they pretty much invaded and took over that area. We have video on your screen, as you can see that video right now of them walking down 375. And just police are allowing them to really express their message and just let them know that they support the protest. They just want to make sure that things did not get out of hand. Unfortunately, it did. Now, if we could just come back out here live, you can see DPD is really focusing on this intersection right outside of DPD of Michigan. But I want to just show you some of the damage that we saw when all of this really just went downward, spiraled. If I can have my photographer Joel show you porta potties turned over by the protesters, orange barrels down there, just simply in the middle of the road. They simply just got frustrated, and it didn't show any signs of letting up. Police Chief James Craig says that's when they noticed that the protesters were getting agitated, so they really had to shut the things down. There were several arrests made, but again, they really showed restraint the entire time. A lot of manpower went out here yesterday, tonight. They're expecting the same things to happen tomorrow night. Hopefully that this would not be the ending. Hopefully that would be a peaceful protest tomorrow night. But Chief Craig did say they are ready, and they would not allow anything, any tolerance whatsoever, any disrespect, any harm to their officers at all during this protest. Back to you.